Begin afresh every morning. Devotional thoughts for women.
Hello, my dear friends. Today, February 13, 2023, the topic is called The True Reason for Criticism. The scripture reading is taken from Numbers chapter 12, verse 8. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Miriam and Aaron began to feel jealous and envious of their brother Moses. This is the true root of their criticism. Hiding their true motives, they began to criticize his wife, who was of a different culture. When you disagree with someone under this, what are your motives? Are you arguing with real facts? Or are you attacking their good reputation? When you are being criticized, remember that those who are criticizing you are afraid to confront their true motives and they cover them up with their murmuring. Since that's the way it is, don't take their criticism so personally. The spirit of envy was immediately rejected by God. Envy is one of the most satanic traits that can exist in the human heart, and it is one of the most baleful in its effects. There were various motives for the jealousy and envy of Miriam and Aaron. They were not consulted to choose the council of elders suggested by Jethro, Moses' father-in-law. Zipporah was exercising greater influence in the leader's life than they themselves, and she was winning the sympathies of the multitude. As Moses' assistants, they began to overestimate the work that they did and were ambitious for an even more important position. In their jealousy and envy, they forgot that they held a sacred office, and they began to exalt themselves. They considered themselves to be equally favored by God, and they coveted the position and authority held by Moses. May God help us to avoid this malign spirit. God does not tolerate criticism and murmuring. Let us be careful in the comments we make about our leaders. They are not perfect. Neither was Moses. He gave excuses for not accepting his calling. He complained about the people's stubbornness. He lacked faith when the people demanded meat to eat. He struck the rock, but even so, he was the chosen one of God. Any complaint against his leadership could be taken as against God himself. Every true disciple of the Master will be loyal to those who have authority within the church, even though they may have erred in their judgment. Promise God not to speak ill of your leaders, and that you will not allow others to do so in your presence.